Where were you when Rocket League was kill? I was lying in bed when Epic ring. Rocket League is kill, no? I have no idea what I just read. So, Psyonix and in turn Rocket League got bought out by Epic, of all companies. Having woken up to this news, I'm quite disheartened and disappointed. Very, very disappointed. Psyonix's Rocket League is my most played game ever, and it's the game that I almost always go to when I have some free time and want to play something. With close to 3,000 hours in Steam, I've played the game, followed the community, the esports scene, pro scene. I'm quite in the thick of things, so to say, as a regular Rocket League player. Psyonix being bought by Epic Games and that Rocket League will be moving from Steam to the Epic Store has the community, including me, very, very upset. Now, I might not sound very upset right now, but that's because I'm reading off a script and I suck at acting. But you know. So what does this mean for us Rocket League players? Well, I'll go over some quick points and then we can see what people on Reddit are saying, because that's always fun. First off, they mentioned how this will help Rocket League grow even more and do things that weren't possible before with the resources they had. But, of course, as many of us know, that's most likely some massive bullshit. Pretty sure that's exactly what every developer says when they sell out for lots and lots of those Fortnite monies, you know. But, of course, I wouldn't be fair and neutral if I didn't mention the possible positives that could come from this. So yes, more resources would mean more marketing, more regular updates, bug fixes, new content, skins, modes, etc., etc. But that's only if Psyonix gets the kind of support from Epic, which they most likely won't, at least not immediately. And there's more possible benefits, but we all want to get to the good stuff, I'm sure. And that's complaining and looking at the possible downsides. Yay! Everyone loves things going to shit. So I'm just gonna list off a couple. No more Mac Linux support, so a big fuck you to people who use them. Number 2, while people who have bought the game on Steam can still play it on Steam, it's likely that future DLC will not be sold on Steam, so users like myself who use Steam will get fucked on that. Number 3, while I've never traded myself, Rocket League trading, I'd imagine, will also get massively hit. Number 4, we still have no clue how any connectivity between Epic Game users and Steam users would work in terms of partying up and whatnot. Number 5, and this is the big one, no more Steam Workshop, most likely. So no more workshop practice maps or any of the fun maps or modes people have created, spent days and months working on. Just there's a lot more downsides, I'm sure, but anyways, let's see what the Rocket League community on Reddit is saying. Yes, Psyonix is joining the Epic family. Here we go. Here we go. So apparently on their blog or FAQ, they didn't really answer that many questions, like more important questions, like such. Will players be able to continue to buy new copies of Rocket League on Steam? Nope, most likely. Will they be able to purchase new DLC? Nope, most likely. You know, if players can't purchase new DLC, we're effectively forced to move to Epic Games for any new content. Pretty much, you know, what will happen to all our items, progress? Like, I suppose none of this was answered. I didn't actually read it myself, I can't be asked. I go for Reddit for this sort of thing. So, yeah, Reddit is so much more fun. Point is, there's a lot of good questions. You know, people who have 6,000 hours, you know, I have half that, and even I'm like kind of frustrated and like disappointed. Yep, that's about right. Ah, yes. Goodbye workshop mods. The burning question we've all been wondering. What does this mean for esports? Yep, is this an out of season April Fool's joke? I'm uninstalling. Can I unbuy a Rocket Pass? Yeah, that's the real question. Now this is a very good point that they make here. Is no more mic no more microtransactions for Psyonix. Now the crate system itself is garbage, complete garbage. It's almost impossible to get something that you like, something specific that you want from a crate, unless you spend like a good 50 to 100 bucks. And this is like if you're unlucky, if you're quite unlucky like I am usually. Like I have bought like my share of keys and opened my share of crates, but all I learned from that was I should stop doing it. And I feel like the Rocket Pass was supposed to be. I seem to remember someone somewhere saying that the Rocket Pass was supposed to be in place of the crates. Like, if the Rocket Pass does well, it will replace the crate system. But it hasn't. We are on Rocket Pass 3, I believe, and the crates are still in the game. You know, like the crates are still there. We're still getting new crates. I regret giving them money now. No more. Yep. What about new DLC though? Steam users just lose out on it? I can't imagine they're going to continue to sell a new DLC on the Steam store. Yep, most likely. This is pretty much, yeah. Congrats. You're no longer an indie dev that needs my financial support and advocacy. Not a single key. But that was the thing, yeah. The people supported them because they weren't owned by some kind of big company. And Psyonix, you know, like they got enough money to keep themselves afloat and make more content and supply the esports scene with prize pools and stuff like that. But now they should have loads and loads of resources and money, and like there's no reason to keep microtransactions in anymore. Or well, there is reason to, but let's just say people are not so on board with supporting them anymore. I now regret buying the Rocket Pass. Fuck Epic, fuck this. Fast forward 3 months. Rocket Pass 4, 1 month exclusive for Epic Game users. Yeah. Please don't give them ideas. Very true, yes. Goodbye. Rocket League is joining the uninstall family. Ah, yes. It's like, the way I see it, like there's a small chance of this going well. You know, ideally they would have more resources to do a lot more things, you know, push the esports scene even further. You know, they could put like tens of millions, for instance, the rewards on Rocket League, like RLCS, you know, and that would honestly push Rocket League as an esport much further. But that's again only if they do get that kind of support, which I don't know if they will. Point is, we just don't know what's gonna happen next. You know, we don't know what Psyonix is thinking. Maybe they have some kind of plan. Maybe they don't. Why does everything I love fucking turn to shit? Because there are greedy assholes that keep track of everything we love, and when we love it too much, they buy it up so they can monetize our obsessions. If it stays on Steam, sure, I'll keep playing, but if I have to do anything whatsoever on Epic, then I'm fucking done with it. This is basically me. Alright, this is my stance on this as well. I have always used Steam when playing Rocket League, and I will not be using the Epic launcher. I'm just not moving to Epic Games. You know, I'm not going to. So if I have to do anything whatsoever on Epic, then I'm also done. So this is a quote, I guess. As a result of the deal, Psyonix says it will have access to more resources to support Rocket League's competitive esports league, and by late 2019, will bring the game to Epic's PC storefront. After that, Rocket League will no longer be available on Valve's competing Steam store. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The success of Rocket League would not have been possible without you, our community. Your loyalty, excitement, and creativity in supporting Psyonix has helped us become who we are, and we look forward to you helping us for many more years to come. You have our sincerest thanks and appreciation. Hello away to thank us, Psyonix. Hello away. I have spent $300. I have spent $300 on keys over the past 2.5 years. I will give up Rocket League entirely before I spend another dollar on it. And the Epic Games launcher will never be installed. It's fine to sell your business, that's life, but don't fucking call it good for the community. That is very true. The Rocket Pass suddenly makes so much more sense. Yeah, because Fortnite has its own whatever pass or battle pass or whatever. I don't even know. This is not good. I like Rocket League. Yep, that's... couldn't have said it better myself. Pack it up, boys. It was fun while it lasted. Yep.
Actual sellouts. What the fuck was going through your mind, Psyonix?